Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Magic and Miracles, where you learn how to be the magician of your life. My name is Anna, and I'm a manifestation coach. All the information is below. All the packaging is available on my website. I do prefer you use Cash App when you decide which one is right for you. I do recommend you spend at least a month with me if you're really serious about changing your manifestation game, because it's very well priced right now until September 1st. So you have under 2 weeks to take advantage of it. It's $500 for unlimited emails and audios guiding you through everything. Your belief systems, affirmations, your background, how to achieve the best of all the manifestation techniques that I offer. And it's basically tailored to what you exactly need to achieve the goals that you want. The other thing I do offer is face-to-face Zoom. That's $100 an hour. It's a little bit more because it's face-to-face and it requires a lot of concentration on my part and dedicating of time. It's very inexpensive compared to other people, and please take advantage of it now because my prices will go up. Thank you. I'm also writing a book, which is so exciting. It's kind of writing itself. And it's going to be called This Magical World. Like, what else? Duh. Anyway, but I wanted to, so all the info is below. Again, if you need to email me before you have some kind of a dilemma, all that is below as well. Okay, so I wanted to talk about what basically nobody is talking about on the internet, okay? At least not in this way. And it's going to be two parts. One is you shouldn't listen to anybody when manifesting anything, but particularly your SP. And two, no matter what you understand yourself to be right now, or no matter what you think happens with your SP, any of that stuff can be turned around. And the only thing, so we might as well get into the situation right now. Actually, no, let me start with the don't listen to anybody. Listen, you only have to listen to people who have had good results. And by that, I really mean across the board. Now, I'm not going to brag, but most of my manifestations were successful, okay? I don't have anything to project on other people that is negative because I don't really have negative experience with manifestations. Why that is, I don't know. I'm just too fucking excited about manifesting, I guess. And I know exactly what I'm talking about because I've done the research for over 10 years. Now, there are other people who have done research for more than me. Okay, maybe they're older, more qualified they have PhDs and all this kind of stuff. However, and this is a big however, the difference is that some people tend to project their own experiences that are sometimes negative, and their insecurities, their fears, their bullshit, essentially. Okay, that's a technical term. This goes for everybody. It doesn't just mean your friend or whatever, your coworker. It literally means everybody. I have encountered some metaphysical teachers that do this. Some of them are very well known. I have encountered even therapists that do this. All people do this in one capacity or another. The difference is, what are they projecting on you? Okay, are they projecting on you positivity? Are they being encouraging to you to think for yourself? My channel is dedicated to exactly this. Think for yourself. Choose your own path. Don't give your fucking power away to another person and let them manipulate your mind. No fucking way. You have got the power, and my coaching and my mentality and my philosophy, as it were, is exactly this. You've had the power all along. It's like the Wizard of Oz. You had the power all along. I'm just educating you that you do and that you have had this power. Now, the stupidest thing that you can do is go around listening to other people chiming in about what you can and cannot do, because you can do anything, provided, yes, that it's well-meaning. I mean, I'm not talking about evil stuff here, okay? I'm talking about an enriched life where you're proud of yourself and you want to accomplish good things. And even the things that you might think right now that are questionable, where, I don't know, maybe you're SPs with somebody else or whatever. First of all, okay, let me just finish covering this because I'm going to get carried away. Don't ask anybody for their opinion because it literally is irrelevant. The only thing that matters is what you think, what it is that you want. Okay, what is it that you really, really, really want? What is it that you're really passionate about? Your passion is the one dictating what should happen, not the other person. So it's literally irrelevant what anybody thinks. Now, really quick, I'm going to insert this here. If you're SPs with somebody else right now, right, it still doesn't matter. Okay, you don't have to break any moral code or, you know what I mean, or trespass any kind of relationship. First of all, if your SP ended up in your life somehow, it's already an indication that somehow they belong in your life. And sometimes, look, there's all sorts of situations where, you know what, something happens and this person, for whatever reason, doesn't belong in that relationship that they're in anymore. Because they met you and then you felt something about them that was absolutely fabulous and fairy tale-like. And don't listen to people who say, oh no, you know what, you should just let go of it and give up. I don't believe in that at all. There's a reason you met this person. And even though maybe for some time you couldn't be with them, eventually you will be, and perhaps that is exactly what is supposed to happen. You don't have to hurt anybody. You don't have to hurt anybody at all, because the way the universe operates is always benevolent. It's all going to be worked out in the best interest of everybody involved. The universe is literally not going to let you manifest anything that is not yours already by divine right. And by the way, I want to insert here that as per the parallel realities, everybody gets what they want. So if in your parallel reality, you are manifesting this SP back who is right now with somebody else, then you get what you want and that other person gets what they want with them as well. So you see, there is no sacrificing needed anywhere, because that's just not the way the world works. The only thing is that you don't manipulate reality, you manifest it. There's no manipulating and trying to concoct a way or force anything. This is why it's manifestation, not manipulation. So you can manifest anything you want in your world without trespassing anybody or manipulating anybody or breaking any moral code. It's literally how it works. And I think a lot of people don't understand it and go on the assumption that, oh, I want this person, but you know what? It's impossible. No, nothing is impossible. Okay, absolutely nothing is impossible. Just as it's just another circumstantial situation, and circumstances don't matter, as per Neville Goddard. Okay, so it doesn't matter if they're on the moon, if if something bad happened, if a big fight was there, if you don't know where they are. Okay, I mean, you name a circumstance, okay, in the comments, and it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter, because the universe works magically. There is magic in the universe. Like, you keep forgetting how powerful you are, first of all, and how powerful the universe is. You don't have to even know their phone number, or if they're not on social media. Nothing has to happen in the physicality for you to bring this person back. Like, literally nothing, other than you affirming and visualizing and doing the manifestational work. Things can literally change overnight. One day they told you, I don't want to see you, I can't stand you, goodbye, block you and everything, have a nice day, have a nice life, I don't need you. And within a month, they can say, oh no, I want to marry you, or something. Okay, maybe within 2 months or something like that. One day you have no money, the next day $100,000 gets deposited into your account by an unknown stranger to you because something, I don't know. One day you have nothing fancy to wear, all of a sudden somebody gives you their whole fucking closet. Okay, I've certainly done this to other people. Just because I wanted to feel like Santa Claus. Things just happen in the universe that you cannot explain. So don't let anybody steal your magical thinking, because this universe is truly magical. This world is magical. Nothing is off limits. And now I wanted to really get into what you really should include as part of your reality. So a lot of people go and say, oh yeah, this is the story, this is what happened with my SP, and this is the situation with my money, or whatever the situation is, right? Okay, let's take an example with SP, for example. You have your little story that you keep repeating to yourself. Have you ever thought about redoing the story? I mean, have you? Truly, because if you even thought about redoing it, it would completely change everything. I keep saying this on my channel, but I really want you to start thinking about this stuff. I'll give you an example. I've done it, and I've had other people in my coaching done it. This is why I know 1 zillion, gazillion, trizillion % that it works. Okay, I think I gave that example already, but I'm going to reiterate it anyway. And basically it had to do with erasing memory. We know that you can redo the past, and I talk about it because I know what I'm talking about. I'm not just philosophizing here. I literally rearranged the past because it wasn't suitable for me. I wanted some things erased so that my story works. No, I'm not delusional. I'm not making shit up. I rescripted what I wanted to have as my past. And within, let me see, I would say, I don't know, maybe 2 months, maybe a month, I found literal physical evidence that this was done. Literal physical evidence that this was done. It's something that I remembered to have been a certain way was no longer that way. a literal physical evidence. There was no other explanation other than I redid the past. And this new past certainly helps me because, because it created a new story. And in this parallel universe or parallel reality, I realized that, I'm there. And so basically my story is, I'm living my story. And that's all I can really say without being too personal. But I rescripted what didn't suit me, you see. So while you're too attached to your story and you think that it's so in stone and so, unmanageable, it's very, very manageable. You have no idea. It spooked the hell out of me, actually. I was like, I can't believe I did this. I just scripted this like maybe a month ago or something like that. And all of a sudden I see the evidence. And I was guided to it by angels. I believe in angels and the universe. You're just going to get inspiration to find evidence to what you've done. And again, no, this is not black magic, okay? For some people, it's really hard to wrap their mind around how, really powerful they are and how all of this power was always available to you. Nobody was ever depriving you of this. This is just normal shit that we think is extraordinary, but it isn't. It is not. Because if you understand how even movement is created, how you, all of a sudden, I went from one syllable to another in the sentence, then you understand the concept of parallel realities. And if you understand that, then you can create anything. Absolutely anything. Okay? A 5-year-old can understand that. Is it selfish to recreate the past? No. You don't have to harm anybody. You're just recreating something that is perfectly aligned with your dream, with your goals. Never give up on your goals. Never give up on your dreams. Why the fuck should you? That's stupid, because the alternative is that you can have anything. And so it ties into the first subject that I proposed to you. Do not share anything with anybody, especially with people who don't understand this concept. People who are too busy regurgitating facts or some stupid philosophy, or even worse, judging you for wanting your goals. Fuck them. No, okay, goodbye. You go over there, you live your life, and let me know how that works out. I'll do me. You are the magician of your life. The power is with you. And, when I coach people, I always tell them, look, you're welcome to hire me for as long as you want to. I usually do recommend a month, maybe 2. Sometimes I work with people who need addressing their beliefs, because I think that's really fundamental. I'm going to get into this in another audio, but ultimately, we don't need to spend a year together. Okay, and a lot of people do that with coaching, with seminars, with all sorts of shit, right? Maximum, you need to spend, I don't know. I think it would be maybe 3 or 4 months. That would be tops. And if you don't get it, well, I'm sorry. I think after that, it's a little bit too much. You just need to get the knowledge and run with it and fly with it. If you're still needing answers after that, I don't know how to help you. Okay, I don't need clients who stay with me for longer than that. I've had clients who got a month here and then took a break because they were working on a movie or something, and then got another month with me, but that was just spread out. But I don't want anybody to stay with me for longer than 4 months, altogether, because that just means I'm not good at what I do. So if you're in some kind of a program or following some kind of a whatever, and you still don't get it in a year or so, I'm sorry to tell you, but either you don't really understand what's supposed to happen, or you're following the wrong teacher. And I think the latter is more usually the truth. So it's not supposed to be that you are giving away the power to some teacher. You're supposed to understand you have the power, and then you're supposed to exercise the power, okay? Because nobody is going to create that understanding on a deeper level for yourself other than yourself. And the only way it's going to happen through direct experience of acknowledging your power. And that's really all I have to say. Until next time, all the information is below. Ciao, ciao.